Well, good morning, basketball fans, and welcome inside the First United Bank Center here in Canyon, Texas. It's Community Day at the FUB, and that means that the students, the elementary students, are filing in, still coming in to the gym, one of our favorite days of the basketball year. And so we're glad to have you with us here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. I'm Lucas Kinsey, my broadcast partner, who is looking great with his Christmas sweater today, Rebel Without a Clause. Just have to let everybody know that because they're not going to see it today. Kent Johnson is across the way. He's doing the public address duties today, so I'll be flying solo. But today it's the Lady Buffs taking on Northern New Mexico College, the Eagles, out of Espanola, New Mexico. And we're glad to have you with us here for the broadcast. West Texas A&M, Lady Buffs, number 7 ranked team in the country. Coming into today's exhibition game, a 9-1 overall record. Northern New Mexico, the Eagles, 3-12 overall record. There's a look at the Lady Buffs as WT, a great start to the year. They started out 7-0 before, actually 8-0 before suffering their first defeat of the year. That was last week as they hit the road and they lost their first game 71-60 at Texas A&M Kingsville in a game where they just couldn't get shots to fall, and Kingsville did. They came back strong, though, the Lady Buffs did, with a win, a 74-67 win at Texas A&M International on Saturday. In that one, the Lady Buffs were able to get shots to fall. In fact, they got a lot of shots to fall to the tune of 17 three-pointers. The Lady Buffs made 17 of their 33-point attempts. They were led by Asia Himer, who had another outstanding performance. She's really come along this season. 22 points scored by Asia in the win. Lauren Taylor also had a great game, scoring 18 points and grabbing 6 rebounds. Braylon Dollar, also a great performance as well. She had 10 points and 9 rebounds. Did suffer a little bit of an injury in that game. Braylon did, though. So Lady Buffs, the team's going to look a little bit different today as you look over there and you see the bench and you see some Christmas sweaters. Some of those are assistant coaches, some of those are managers. One of them's Coach Brock, but also they will be playing today without a few of their key players. Zam Roberts is still out. Also, looks like Carly Machenbacher is going to be out. And also Kamira Decker will not play today. Lauren Taylor will sit as well. And so this will be one where the Lady Buffs will be able to let the younger players play, get some experience against a Northern New Mexico team that, again, will only have 8 players suited out today.
The Northern New Mexico College Eagles.
But it ought to be an interesting one, no doubt. As again, love this game. It's a lot of fun. The kids come out and they're going to get rowdy here in just a little bit. We're going to have our national anthem and then we'll have the starting lineups for you.
Kids, 4th grade from Canyons Reeves Hinger Elementary. to the Broadway Kids.
Great job there by the youngsters. Again, a lot of schools from Canyon Independent School District, Amarillo Independent School District, and really schools from around the Texas Panhandle that are going to be in attendance for today's exhibition game between the Lady Buffs and the Eagles of Northern New Mexico College. We get some good shots today of the Christmas sweaters and everybody getting ready for the holiday season. We've even been told that we may have a Grinch sighting from somebody in WT Athletics. We'll have to keep our eye out for that one. Lady Buffs again coming with a 9-1 overall record, and Northern New Mexico 3-12. The Eagles are coming off of a loss Monday night. They took on Eastern New Mexico over in Portales and lost that one 83-48. We'll look at the starters first for Northern New Mexico College. Their head coach is J.R. Giddens, and the starting lineup looks like this. Number 0, Ruth Sotope, a 5'8" sophomore from El Paso. She is one of their top rebounders, as she averages 7 rebounds a game. Number 1, Athena Silva, a 6' sophomore out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Number 3, Miranda Salazar. She's a 5'3" sophomore, also out of the state of New Mexico. Number 4, Paulina Lopez Cervantes. She's a 5'4" freshman out of Veracruz, New Mexico, and is the second leading scorer on the team at 12 points a game. And number 11, leading scorer Brianna Marquez, 5'3" sophomore from Las Vegas, New Mexico. 14 points a game scored for Brianna, and she scored 12 in the loss against Eastern New Mexico on Monday night. Lady Buffs, led by head coach Josh Prock in his second season. And what a job he has done for WT. Again, coming into this one, a number 7 ranking in the country. The starters for the Lady Buffs look like this. Number 1, Zoe McBroom, 5'7" freshman from Canyon. Number 3, Bree Bratton, 5'8" freshman from Shallow-Water, Texas. Excited to see her. Very athletic player, had an outstanding high school career at Shallow-Water. Also starting number 15, Kyla Kane. Skylie James will get the start, number 20, a 5'11" freshman out of Linden, Washington. And also number 55, a freshman from Canadian, Texas, Maddie Boyd. So we're excited to see her. There's Skylie James. She's gotten in on several games this year. Going back to Kyla Kane. Kyla out of Wellington, a 5'10" freshman. So you're getting all freshmen starting today and getting an opportunity to make some big plays today here in front of all of the kids that have come out to watch this one. It's a lot of fun here at the First United Bank Center. Again, it's Community Day. One of the young kids comes up and hands the ball to the head referee today, which is Jason Smith. Lots of Santa hats in the crowd here, and they're already throwing out some T-shirts. I'm telling you, the cool thing about today is they do lots of in between during the timeouts, lots of games where the kids get involved, and man, they just scream and cheer, and they love every minute of it. So we're excited for this one. WT all-time 264 wins and only 37 losses here at home. And they have had a great start this season. Looking to keep that going. And we're ready. It'll be number 1, Silva, that will jump center against Skylie James. It's tapped around a couple of times and controlled by West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs, they'll play today, and then the next time they'll be in action, they'll be in Florida, Tampa, Florida, for the Tampa Holiday Classic, where they'll play Florida Tech and number 9, Tampa. The first shot is put up by McBroom. She missed it, and it goes out of bounds back to Northern New Mexico College. So the Lady Buffs have their holiday tournament in Tampa, Florida. Get some time off for Christmas, and then it's conference play again. They come back December 30th here at home against Midwestern State, And then a New Year's Day game on Sunday. They'll take on Cameron right here at the First United Bank Center. First possession for the Eagles. And a pretty good pass for an open look that Silva can't connect on. So scoreless so far. Early first quarter action. Bratton will throw it into the corner to Boyd. She's trapped. Again, 5 freshmen starting today for West Texas A&M. And a chance for Buff Nation to get a look at a couple of those players that Josh Prock signed. You know, his recruiting class was heavily touted, and we've seen a few of those players already make immediate impacts. And now get a chance to see a few more like Bratton, Maddie Boyd, and also Zoe McBroom. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. Ball forced into James. It was poked free. It'll stay with West Texas A&M. There's a look at Skylie James. Kane throws it in, and James goes to work. She's trapped, spins, puts up a shot, missed it. And hustle for that rebound. It's a jump ball. It'll go back to Northern New Mexico. Mentioned the Eagles head coach, J.R. Giddens. And he's originally out of Oklahoma City, had a great high school career as a basketball player in Oklahoma City, and then originally went to Kansas, transferred to New Mexico. That's where he finished his career as the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year. Coach Giddens was his senior year at New Mexico University. Then he went on to play in the NBA and internationally for 12 years. Here's a shot off the glass, and the first bucket of the game will go to Northern New Mexico. Miranda Salazar puts it high and soft off the backboard, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. And there's a big shot from Maddie Boyd. You know, she's a taller player at 6 feet, but don't be deceived by the height and say, well, she's just a post player. She can shoot it, and she proved right there. Shot block from McBroom. She gathers the miss and goes coast to coast. Zoe McBroom! Zoom, zoom there for Zoe. Coast to coast. That was pretty. Did it on the defensive end and then said, I'll just take it all the way. Scores the layup, and it's a 5-2 lead for WT. An answer, three-point try, no good, and the rebound to Bratton. Early action here at the First United Bank Center. And the score, 5-2. McBroom filling it. Knock it down, sister. They keep making those threes, and they're going to have the decibel level going up here at the FUB. Three-pointer rattles in and out on the try from Brianna Marquez. They were 1 of 15 from the three-point line Monday in the loss against Eastern New Mexico. The Northern New Mexico Eagles were. So they need to get those threes going today here against the number 7 ranked team in Division II in West Texas A&M. Shot put up by Bratton. Well, these freshmen can shoot it. 3 3-pointers, and Coach Prock is doing some kind of celebration over on the bench. I think that they had to practice that. It's a little bit like a TikTok. 2-pointer is up and good for Athena Silva. And that cuts the Lady Buffs lead back to 7. Score 11-4, first quarter here at the First United Bank Center. Glad to have you joining us here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. McBroom squeezes that bounce pass into Boyd, but Maddie can't get the shot to fall. It's a jump ball possession arrow in favor of West Texas A&M. Holly Stalder checks in and gives Bratton a rest. Ball goes to Boyd. Strong move, couldn't finish. Pretty good defense that time by the Eagles. And that one's coming right at you. A full court pass out of bounds. A turnover. That was a problem Monday in that loss that Northern New Mexico had against Eastern New Mexico. The Eagles turned it over 22 times, and they played close in the first quarter against Eastern New Mexico. They only trailed by 5 or 6 points at the end of the first. There's Kyla Kane missing a 2. But it was the second quarter that really hurt Northern New Mexico. They were outscored 25-6 and ended up losing the game 83-48. A couple more subs coming in for Josh Prock's Lady Buffs. We'll see Jayla Burgess and also Nylam Thabach. Thabach will come in. Two really solid defensive players, and he had some height as well, as Thabach is 6'4", and Jayla Burgess stands 6'2". Marquez cut off, ball loose. It's going to stay with Northern New Mexico. A lot going on this week in West Texas A&M athletics with basketball action. There's a deep three put up. Rattles in and out. They've had some good looks, just haven't been able to fall, but a good offensive rebound and a putback by Sotope. Of course, the big news yesterday here in Canyon was WT hiring a new head football coach. Josh Lynn will come over from Nebraska Kearney and be the next football coach for WT. A nice baseline drive and a jump shot put in by Zoe McBroom. She's off to a great start. And on the other side, a drive and a whistle. You're going to have a foul against WT. And it should be free throws coming for number 4, Paulina Lopez Cervantes. We have a whistle in our first media timeout. WT leading 13-6 on Community Day here at the First United Bank Center. Everybody having fun, and the Lady Buffs lead by 7. We're back after this timeout.
All right, fans, it's time for the Walk-Ons Trivia question of the game.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to West Texas A&M, the First United Bank Center, where the kids are having fun, dancing during the timeouts. There you go. And the Lady Buffs having fun, off to a good start, 13-6 lead over Northern New Mexico College. At the free throw line, the first one is good for Paulina Lopez Cervantes. Again, the second leading scorer on this team. And she makes both free throws good there. On the other side, McBroom, she's been hot in this first quarter, missed the shot though. And some transition game here by the Eagles. They work it quickly down the court. Deep three, yes, man, from the top of the key. Keeping that follow through up as she trots backwards. Give that one to Athena Silva. Taller player, and they left her alone in transition, nailed the three. You're going to have a whistle and a foul from behind, trying to reach in and swipe that ball away. I think they're going to catch Miranda Salazar with a foul.
Eagles foul.
Stops the clock, 4:03 to play. And a drive and a finish by Sienna Lenz. Took that one to the hole. So the lead is at 4. An answer on the other side by Ruth Sotope. She's already got a couple of buckets. And it's a 2-point lead for West Texas A&M. Stalder over to Macaulay Gregory, who's on the floor, along with Lenz, Maddie Boyd, and James. Some good ball movement. Boyd, quick release, and hits another three. Maddie Boyd. Locked and loaded right there. And a good find from Stalder. Our live stats are down right now, and so I'll catch you up on all the threes that have been made. There's a three for Northern New Mexico. And so the two teams have caught fire here in this first quarter. 18-16 WT. Stalder spins, goes up off the backboard. Wow, that was tough. So converting inside. We've seen a lot of exciting plays already just in the first half of the season from Holly Stalder. Complete player. Again, she's just a true freshman out of Hooker, Oklahoma. Lady Buffs lead by 5 on the offensive side. Here's Northern New Mexico spreading out the Lady Buffs defensively. A drive and too many steps there. Turnover back to West Texas A&M. Oh, a drive and a kick out, nearly a travel, but Maddie Boyd scores again. She's already into double figures. And the Lady Buffs lead is at 7. 23-16, under 2 minutes to play, first quarter here at the First United Bank Center. Good defense by WT. James had her arms straight up, avoided the foul. And now WT pushes in transition. You better get up and guard 55. As Maddie Boyd has had a really strong performance today. Lenz from the top of the key hits the front rim. So the Eagles bring it down, and they'll work some half-court offense with 1:20 to play in the first period. The drive by Sotope, she spins and was just off balance, couldn't get that shot to fall. Dribbling through traffic, here's Lenz, an opening for Sienna, and she draws contact. She'll go to the line, and foul called against Ruth Sotope. There's a look at Lenz, who, again, the last year sat out with an injury. She'd injured her knee and was not able to play. But a tough player. Glad to have her back on the court. Solid defender. Really good passer, just very skilled. And similar to Carly Machenbacher, just very scrappy from a guard position. Lady Buffs do such a good job rebounding, and it's not just from their length, from their bigs. The guards will go out and have 6, 7, 8, sometimes more rebounds in a game. Deep three is in again, and the Lady Buffs better start finding Athena Silva. That's her second three-pointer that she's been able to splash in. Cuts the lead back to just 5. So this Eagles team proving, unlike in their loss Monday against Eastern New Mexico when they were unable to make shots, they are doing it so far in this game against WT. Rejected in the paint. Kyla Kane goes up, swats the shot out of the air as the attempt was from Silva. Athletic play there by Kane. Just 25 seconds in the quarter, so slowing it down near midcourt is Lopez Cervantes. She looks back, gets the call from Coach Giddens. They go to Silva again, and this time Silva got it over Kane, but missed it. Did not hit the rim, so that's going to be a shot clock violation, and it'll be a turnover back to West Texas A&M. There's a look at Coach Giddens. I mentioned the pro career that he had, and trying to get that going for Northern New Mexico College. Again, just a young coach. getting his career started. 2 seconds left. Kane takes some contact, puts it up, and scores. And that is how the first quarter ends. Nice take and finish from Kyla Kane. So a lot of points really from both teams through the first quarter, and the score is 26-19. Lady Buffs take the lead going into the second quarter. We're back with more basketball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network after these messages.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
I told you that we were going to have some special Christmas guests in the audience today. There's the Grinch going around, the kids playing the air guitar during the break. Yeah, get it, buddy. That's awesome. The score as we head to the second quarter, 26-19, Lady Buffs leading. It's an exhibition game here today against Northern New Mexico, and during the break just found out probably not going to have stats, and so who knows? I may just go with a lot of records being broken today. I'll tell you what, it was a great start for Maddie Boyd, Zoe McBroom. There's Skylie James, freshman, taking it to the basket and being fouled, but a lot of threes made in that first quarter. And an impressive showing by the youth on this roster for WT. James puts a free throw in. It's good. And the lead stretches to 8 points for the moment. In and out on the second attempt. Good ball movement around the perimeter. And just 8 seconds to shoot it here for Northern New Mexico. 3 seconds to shoot it. A deep three put up, and it didn't draw iron, so it's a turnover. Ball back to the Lady Buffs. Good defensive possession there by West Texas A&M. Again, the Lady Buffs, a great start this year, 9-1 record. And some impressive wins, including the win when they started the season off against Fort Hays State, who is one of the top programs in the country. Kane off the bounce. Man, good elevation, and the follow-through is sweet there on the jump shot. Mid-range J for Kyla Kane. Lead stretched back up to 10 for West Texas A&M. Looking over at that Lady Buff bench, and a lot of the players, I mentioned that, you know, getting a rest today and still not playing. Zam Roberts as a turnover, ball into the hands of McBroom. Zam is over there coaching her heart out. She may have a career if she wants to as a coach. And that ball out of bounds on the three-point attempt. It was off the mark, and it goes back to Northern New Mexico. Sub in. We'll see Bree Bratton come back on. She started and had a solid first quarter. So it's the original starting five on the floor right now for the Lady Buffs, all true freshmen. Oh, good drive, but the shot too strong for Athena Silva. She's been an offensive spark plug so far in the half for the Eagles. McBroom in transition tries the three. No good, but a good rebound by Bratton. Kane will try a three. Good battle for the rebound. It falls into the hands of Bratton, left hand, and one. And that's a perfect example right there of good things happening when you are battling for loose balls and battling for rebounds. You got 3 or 4. Let's look at this one again. 3 or 4, 3 Lady Buffs on the floor. They poke the ball free. Bratton's right there, fouled. Count the bucket. James gathered the offensive rebound but had her shot blocked, and the Eagles push ahead. And they're going to score. That bounce pass squeezed in through in traffic in the paint, gathered in, and a bucket there for Northern New Mexico. 31-21 is our score. Second quarter action, 7 minutes and change to play. Boyd tried the spinning fadeaway hook, and it didn't fall. Good ball movement here by Northern New Mexico, taking that shot clock down to now 10 seconds. Salazar with a drive, and she is fouled. Should be 2 free throws coming for number 3, Miranda Salazar. Here's a look at it. Kane with the body kind of rides the offensive player as she's driving to the basket. So free throws for the Eagles. And they've made most of their free throws when they've gotten there. Salazar trying to cut the lead back to 8. She does. Holly Stalder back in for WT. Bratton is going to try a 3 from the far corner, and it's off the mark. Turnover, ball back to West Texas A&M. There's Jayla Burgess, draws a double team, back outside to McBroom. Feet set, yes. Drops in another 3. So a great first half for Zoe McBroom. Saw her play a lot in high school. Strong player, very, very skilled, and a very high IQ. She's one of those players that, you know, you make the transition from high school to college, and some players, it takes a while to just figure out, you know, the offense, the defense, some of the things from the IQ standpoint. That not the case for Zoe, as she understands the game, coached in high school by Tate Lombard and also Joe Lombard. And Zoe puts up another 2 in the paint, missed that one. And the rebound to Ruth Sotapay, but nope, it's ripped right back by the Lady Buffs as Bratton was there. Stalder drives and draws a foul. She has a quick first step, and you know, she's got length, and so she puts that ball on the floor and really only takes 1 dribble, and she is close to the rim. See it right here, gives a little fake 2 dribbles, and she's fouled there. Nice release on the free throw from Holly. Subs in for WT, Macaulay Gregory, along with Nylam Thabach. That ball's going back to Northern New Mexico on the second missed free throw. First one in, second one no good, and it's a 12-point lead. This is the largest Lady Buffs have led here in this first half. Under 5 minutes to play before halftime. Lady Buffs double team the post. Turnover stolen away by Stalder. She'll push ahead. Nice pass to Thabach. That was sweet. A smile on the face for Hawley. Some showtime in transition there. And Thabach, good hands, gathered that pass in and finished. 37-23, West Texas A&M. Drive and a foul. Nice job there by Brianna Marquez as she drove in the paint, protected that ball, gathered it, almost like a running back would, protecting the football, and drew contact. So she'll be at the free throw line when we come back. Media timeout comes at 4:27 here in the second quarter. Lady Buffs lead at 37-23. We're back with more hoops action right after this timeout.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
We have 4 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the first half. And it's WT leading 37-23. Good free throw in there for Brianna Marquez. And she'll have one more coming at halftime. Going to be joined by West Texas A&M Assistant Director of Athletic Communications, Jordan Ballard. She'll come up and visit. And excited to talk to Jordan. She won an award earlier in the fall, as was selected as a member of the College Sports Communications 30 under 30. Works hard, does a great job for WT Athletics, providing all kinds of information for the fans, and certainly does a great job for the media members as well. Here's a three-pointer in transition, too strong. Thabach with the rebound. I'm going to talk to Jordan about the Lady Buffs volleyball championship. She was there in Seattle, Washington for that, and also going to get a chance to talk to her about the big news yesterday, which is WT hiring a new head football coach. Josh Lynn takes over here at West Texas A&M. Thabach, fade away. Are you kidding me? That was old school. That kind of reminded me of Akeem Olajuwon there. Got into the defense, off one foot. The spin and the J. Thabach with a nice shot, and the Lady Buffs lead is up to 14 points. Shot too strong on the other side for Northern New Mexico. Bratton rebounds and then shows off her dribbling skills. Dishes it off to Thabach for another bucket. Nylam, a transfer this season from Northwest Nazarene, played against WT last year in a tournament, non-conference tournament. She's originally out of Boise, Idaho, and has made an immediate impact here for the Lady Buffs. Great shot blocker. Obviously can score the ball inside and outside. Haven't seen her make a three yet today, but she can shoot it from the perimeter as well. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Ball poked free. Another turnover, and Eagles getting a little sloppy with the ball here in this second quarter. Stalder takes the feed from Macaulay Gregory. It was a good pass in transition, and then she was hammered. A foul against Northern New Mexico. It's Brianna Marquez that is the guilty party. That pass from Gregory, and Stalder's back at the free throw line. Got them both. So good job there for Holly Stalder. And the Lady Buffs, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play before halftime, have their largest lead so far, which is 18 points right now. Whistle and an offensive foul is called against Northern New Mexico, a push-off against Miranda Salazar. For Salazar, her second foul. She's having a good first half, though. 7 points for Salazar. Silva has 8. For WT, Maddie Boyd, I thought she was in double figures. She's got 8 points. Macaulay Gregory gets in on the scoring mix. She hits a three-pointer. Lady Buffs made 17 threes in their win last Saturday over Texas A&M International. They have been knocking them down so far in this first half, continuing to have the hot hand. Shot missed, rebound gathered and put back quickly by Athena Silva. And she's into double figures now with 10. Goodness. Let it fly. Macaulay Gregory, back-to-back threes for the sharpshooter out of Lubbock. Well, the three-point parade continues. This time on the other side, Miranda Salazar is able to hit one. And the two teams going back and forth last couple possessions, shooting the ball at a high percentage, 49-30. Gregory again. The girl is on fire. 3 threes for Macaulay Gregory. Even look over, and David Chavlovic and Tom Brown talking over there. They're admiring the three-point display here in this first half. Pass, shot up and good off the backboard. No contact, no foul. But the drive and the finish was pretty there from Miranda Salazar. And we've got 18 seconds left here before halftime. High ball screen for Stalder. Two-point shot was short. There's Lenz to Burgess, and she got it off before the horn sounded. Nice teamwork there from Sienna and Jayla Burgess. And we will go to the locker room with a 54-32 lead for West Texas A&M over Northern New Mexico. We'll step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, Jordan Ballard will join me from WT Athletics. We're having a lot of fun today here on Community Day at the First United Bank Center. Back after these messages.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Beef in the heart of Texas. The prairie side.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We are at halftime at Community Day as West Texas A&M and Northern New Mexico are at the break, and the Lady Buffs lead 54-32. Lucas Kinsey, and glad to have with me right now Lady Buffs WT Assistant Director of Athletic Communications, Jordan Ballard. And Jordan, thanks for coming up and visiting with us.
Of course. Anything for you, Lucas.
Well, you know, I got to ask you about this. I've obviously got the Grinch sweater on. Can you believe that I got Kent Johnson to wear a Christmas sweater today?
That, I was completely surprised by that. I walked in and I was like, all right, who do we have on PA today? And I almost didn't recognize him just because of the sweater.
Here's what I knew. It had to be black, okay, because Kent, he wears all black all the time.
Always has to be.
And I got a Santa Claus with sunglasses on, Rebel without a clause, and so I figured that was fitting for Kent Johnson. So let's start with this before we get into WT athletics. I want to talk to you about volleyball and some other things. Congratulations, Jordan. You had an honor. You were awarded as the under 30 class for college sports communications, and so that is a big deal. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, and you do a great job. You and Brent here at WT do an outstanding job, and Josh as well. Give us a little bit. I know your job is just crazy, but you kind of were born to do this, right? I mean, it runs in the family.
Oh, yeah. No, let's see. My dad was a college athlete, played at Colorado State. My stepmom played volleyball at Colorado State. My stepdad played baseball at San Francisco State.
Right. And then
out of the womb, I was going to be an athlete, so grew up playing sports, and then tried doing some video broadcast work. I hate being on camera, so this is just strictly for you.
Okay.
But love the behind the scenes work. So.
And you played softball, obviously.
I played softball in college. Yep. Went to good old Black Hill State. Yep. So shout out to the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. and so here at WT, I mean, obviously, it's the second time that we've gotten you because you were here and left and then came back. But talk about your job here, just what you do. I mean, it's so many different things, but you have a lot of fun with it.
I do. Where to even start? So pretty much like the basic stuff, like traditional stuff. We do all the press releases, statistics works, programs, record books, graphic design, video work, broadcast work. We hit pretty much everything. Anything that you will see online runs through the communications department.
And it's changed, Jordan, even, I mean, you're very young, obviously under 30, but it's changed even since you started your career with social media and a lot of the stuff that you do, right?
Oh, yeah. Like when I first started, we weren't even focusing really on graphic design or anything. It was like a basic template that we used for all sports. And now it's like you have awards graphics, you have national championship graphics coming out, you have all of that stuff, and then now it's so big on video work. Everybody has to have a video for something fun. So it's been a good time.
And one of the things that always impresses me too is you have a job. It's got to be professional. It's got to look good, but it's got to be fast. I mean, everybody gets everything out like
so quickly
right now, and so that's something that's pretty cool as well. So you were in Seattle a couple of weeks ago with the Lady Buffs, the national champion Lady Buffs. I had a chance yesterday to go over the box and hold the hardware and talk to Brooke Alverson and also talk to a couple of the players, to Tatum and Ashlyn Vineyard. Just take me back to that, how much fun that was for you, and how much pride I know that you have with that team, covering them throughout the year. Kendra Potts, Casey Shingler, the entire staff. Your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. Just so proud of that entire staff, the coaches, the athletic training staff, and the girls. It was so emotional. I mean, there are some times where, because working behind the scenes, you can't get too invested emotionally, and you have to be neutral all the time. So I love traveling. It's the only time I get to just cheer for my team, and I was on the sideline jumping up and down. Was the only SID or anyone in the NCAA side who was just throwing fists in the air. I was so pumped, and honestly, when we beat Metro, I was like, yeah, we got this.
Yeah. Who was the number one team?
Who was the number one team in the
throughout
nation.
the year. On their home court.
Yep, on their home court. Sweep them, and you go, it's like, oh, yeah, no, they have everything. Everything is running the right way, and they're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
And, no, all the emotions were there, and I was so excited. And I ran on the court. Totally did. That last video that got posted.
As you should.
Ran on the court with the girls. I was so excited for them. Honestly, I think I started crying. I hugged Kendra, and I was just like, I'm just so happy for you right now. This is amazing.
It was so cool visiting here with Jordan Ballard of WT Athletics. Jordan, you saw them throughout the season, just like we did here. All the matches at the box for the volleyball team. Was there a time in the season when you felt like, golly, this team, they have the makeup to go all the way? I mean, last year we went to the Elite Eight, but there was something different about this year's squad. I mean, we saw them throughout the year.
Oh, completely. Honestly, that second match against Tyler, when we took them to 5, I was like, they have the grit. Right. They have the grind. Like they bounced back after getting swept by Tyler, and then, turn around the next week and took them to 5.
Yeah.
And just the persistence that they showed in that game, it was amazing. Watching them play.
Their chemistry was unbelievable.
Oh, absolutely. They play so much for each other. And if you ask any of them, it's like, you try to talk about individual success.
Right.
They always pass it along to somebody else. And they're truly a team that plays for each other, plays for their coaches. Coaches are there for the girls. I mean, Kayla Elliott just graduated, so excited for her, and the whole entire coaching staff was there.
Yeah.
Everyone was there cheering her on, and it's true family.
It is.
It is a family environment, and it's like family run, and when you got a family member that's getting out of line, it's like, all right, everybody's on your butt.
And they have an extended family with Buff Nation. I mean,
I
told the girls yesterday when I was talking to Ashlyn and Tatum, I said, you realize when y'all won that championship, we felt like we won it too back here in Canyon cheering for y'all. So it was so much fun, and you did a great job throughout the season.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, before we get you out of here, yesterday, big news here at WT. A new football coach is announced, and it's going to be Josh Lynn. Just give me your thoughts and how it all came together.
Honestly, super excited to have him on. Super excited for the program. I think it's a great hire. I know the committee worked really hard.
Yeah, lots of applicants.
Lots of applicants.
Really good candidates.
It is. There's so much success at WT that everybody wants to be a part of it.
Right.
So narrowing it down, as quickly as they did, and just moving it, it was quick, but it was a grind. I think they worked tirelessly.
Mm-hmm.
Probably they all need to get some sleep right now. I know a bunch of them are out here today, but no, I think it's going to be great for the program, and I'm really excited to see what he does here. And hey, if he brings a few players with him, can't complain.
And that is kind of, today's game is that is on both sides. You have to sometimes fight against it because you'll lose players in the portal, but sometimes it works your way where players will come to WT. And I think, when you look at football, a lot going in terms of the best stadium in the country, right? Fans who are hungry for winning, and that's, you said it. It's a culture here at WT. We expect success, and so we're excited to have Coach Lynn. They're going to have a press conference Friday.
Friday, I believe at 2.
Okay.
I believe the Fairleigh Club, the press box, or not the press box. I'm in the press box at the
Right.
stadium. And the Fairleigh Club, I'm hoping that's what they're going to do
Okay.
at 2 p.m. on Friday and get him all settled and get him in. And
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Right.
Ready for the next era.
We're excited too. And so we're at halftime right now. Lady Buffs leading over Northern New Mexico 54-32. Thanks for coming and joining us here at halftime. All right. We'll take a break, come back with more basketball from the FUB right after these messages.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train long, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
All right, they're doing the YMCA as we get ready for third quarter action at the First United Bank Center. Lucas Kinsey with you. We appreciate Jordan Ballard from WT Athletics for coming over and visiting with us. Jordan, Brent Seals, Josh, they all just do a tremendous job providing coverage for the fans and obviously for the broadcasters. They spoil me, no doubt. So the stats, we've got the stats from the first half. And talking about the Lady Buffs and their shooting, WT made 8 threes. They were hot 8 for 16 from the three-point line in that first half. McBroom, can she keep it going? Yes. Knock it down, Zoe from the left wing. For McBroom, she has 13 points. She leads all scorers right now. And that was Zoe's third three of the game. 57-32 on the other side, a miss by Silva. Lady Buffs start the second half same way they started the game, with Kane, Maddie Boyd, Skylie James, Bratton, and also Zoe McBroom. James, strong move, scores inside. There's some muscle in the paint from the freshman out of Washington State. Ball fumbled around, loose, and the Eagles keep it.
Until the Eagles score.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Putting up a shot too strong from Paulina Lopez Cervantes, but the long rebound falls into the hands of Northern New Mexico. Chance of defense from the youngsters as they stomp their feet, but it's not going to work this time. A two-point shot dropped in by Northern New Mexico. First points of the half here for the Eagles. So in that first half, Northern New Mexico shot just around 40% from the field. They made 4 of their 11 three-point tries. They were 6 of 6 from the free throw line. in that first half, led by Miranda Salazar. She now has 14 points and also has 4 rebounds. For the Lady Buffs, individually mentioned Zoe McBroom, Maddie Boyd 8 points, Bree Bratton 5 points, and we have a timeout taken as the Lady Buff players, they're getting some t-shirts from Santa Bucky down on the court. We'll keep it here. This is pretty fun as the players who are not playing today, some of the players who are playing, Nylam Thabach, are throwing t-shirts up into the stands to the fans in attendance here from a lot of different elementary schools. At halftime, we had the battle ball competition from some of the elementary school teachers. I believe it was Spring Canyon Elementary against Crestview Elementary. That was a lot of fun. And if this doesn't get you ready for Christmas, I don't know what does. There's a look at Braylon Dollar. And now the Northern New Mexico bench huddled up talking to head coach J.R. Giddens. It was fun getting to talk to J.R. before the game. Again, he was drafted by the Boston Celtics. Coach Giddens was, after he had an outstanding college career at Kansas first and then New Mexico. And now the head coach for the Northern New Mexico College Eagles, who trailed the Lady Buffs right now by the score of 59-34, third quarter action. Lucas Kinsey with you. We appreciate everyone tuning in here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Strong drive, but the shot left short. Transition, a foul. Nice job. Kane does such a good job of just maneuvering through defenders. She is smooth. I mean, that is just a word that comes to mind when you watch Kyla Kane. That step through, under control, draws contact, and she's back at the free throw line. Today, Kane, 4 points, has 3 assists, a shot block as well in 12 minutes of action. And she's got a free throw to go with it. Again, the Lady Buffs, next time they're in action, December 18th. That's a Sunday in Tampa, Florida, from the Martinez Athletic Center, where they compete in the Tampa Holiday Classic. They'll play Florida Tech on Sunday. And then on Monday, December 19th, they'll play the host team, Tampa University, who is right now just a couple of spots behind WT in the polls. They're ranked number 9 in the country. Sotope had it stolen. Nice steal from behind by Bratton. They've got a 3-on-1. Bratton to Kane. Great connection. Bratton has been impressive today as well. First time getting a chance to see her play. The freshman from Shallowater. We're going to have a foul, I think, against Holly Stalder here. No, they call it from behind against Kane. For Kane, that's her 3rd personal foul. Free throws for Northern New Mexico. And the first free throw is good for Athena Silva. On the men's side, West Texas A&M men, they've been on a nice roll, a 6-game win streak for Tom Brown's Buffaloes. They won both of their conference games on the road last week. 71-65 over Texas A&M Kingsville, and then 71-62 at Texas A&M International. The Buffs also play in a holiday classic, the Holiday Hoops Classic in Las Vegas, Nevada. They're at the South Point Hotel. They play Missouri St. Louis December 18th, and then on Monday, December 19th, they'll take on the Dominican Chargers. Shot kind of just slung up into the air, trying to draw a foul, and not able to do so was Brianna Marquez. So it's a shot that falls out of bounds back to West Texas A&M. Macaulay Gregory checks in, joining Stalder, McBroom, Maddie Boyd, and Bratton. Good job on the sweater game by the Lady Buff bench. Coach KK, Michaela Connor, with some bling over there. Looks like Rudolph on her sweater. And then there's a shot made by Maddie Boyd. Will Sherman also with a nice touch with his holiday sweater. And then, of course, Coach Prock, I think he's got the Nutcracker sweater. Having a lot of fun. And that's what Coach Prock has done since he came to Canyon last year. Team plays hard, good results on the court, and they also have a lot of fun with the fans in the community as well. Ball will stay with Northern New Mexico with 6:08 to play here in the third quarter. WT leading 65-36. Boyd with that last two-pointer joined Zoe McBroom in double figures. A three-pointer put up, too strong for the Eagles. Good rebound by Bratton. Her 7th rebound. Strong player. She's going to drive in, kick out. Three missed by Stalder. Boyd was there for the rebound, couldn't get the putback. Lady Buffs for the game, shooting 57% from the field. Another steal. Bratton falls down, keeps the ball though, so doesn't turn it over. Boyd open. Can't get it. Bratton takes another rebound in, collects herself, and then puts it in the bucket. Nice job by Bree Bratton. Filling up the stat line. Bratton with 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 7 points. Gregory tried to block that shot, but reached in and is going to be called for a foul against Salazar. Salazar will have 2 free throws. See the replay here. Tried to go up, but caught a piece of the hand, so the Eagles will be at the free throw line when we come back after the timeout. 4:55 to play here in the third quarter, and the WT leads here on Community Day over Northern New Mexico.
For a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
There's those sweaters I was talking about. Very nice. Festive from the Lady Buff bench today. It'll be free throws coming here for Northern New Mexico. Today the Eagles have not missed a free throw. They're a perfect 8 for 8. Lady Buffs are 8 for 12. And that one rattles in. Some body language at the end to will that ball in the basket. Second one off the mark, and Salazar 15 points, 4 rebounds. Problem has been turnovers. 13 turnovers committed by Northern New Mexico. The Lady Buffs have only committed 2. Good cut by McBroom. Ball stripped away, and then a foul. I think they're going to get Skylie James. Kind of runs into the back of Salazar after Salazar had made a nice steal. So Eagles get the ball back. 4:36 to play here in this third quarter. You know, one thing today with the kids here in attendance, the concession stand numbers, they went up. They went through the roof today. Promise you that. With the popcorn, the nachos, and all the candy. Good ball movement here. Eagles got to go, though, with just 2 seconds on the shot clock. A three was put up and missed by Athena Silva. James, good gather as she's fouled, trying to haul in that post-entry pass. Foul went against Shayla Carrillo. She's a 5'5" freshman out of Albuquerque. Young roster, mostly freshmen and sophomores, just one senior on the team for Northern New Mexico. Stalder, nice, goes up and scores. Quick fake to the right and then just raced past the defender and scored on the left side. 69-37 Lady Buffs, and Stalder has 8 points now. Long three try, no good. And a turnover. That one just too high for Salazar to handle. Ball goes back to West Texas A&M with a little over 3 minutes to play here in the third period. Bratton, quick release, three. That was on the mark, but just hit the back rim. Ball loose and saved. Ahead of the pack, McBroom strips it away. Nearly a turnover. And the Eagles push it back. They run some offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Kylira Williams is in the game. She passes it over to the left side, and the three is missed by Salazar. They were making some threes early in the game, but right now for the entirety of this one, it's for Northern New Mexico, just 4 out of 15 from the three-point line. WT will get some subs in. Maddie Boyd back on the floor along with Kyla Kane. McBroom and Stalder get a rest. Today, WT resting Kamira Decker, Lauren Taylor, Carly Machenbacher, still no Zam Roberts, and then Braylon Dollar out with an injury right now. Oh, nice drive and a finish. Soft touch. With a kiss off the window, Paulina Lopez Cervantes scores. She's got 6 points. They leave Gregory open, and that is a mistake. McCauley has not missed today. She is 4 for 4, 12 points. Filling it and lighting up the scoreboard. Two-pointer, man, she earned that one. Silva kind of crashed into the defender, thought there may be a foul called, and she was able to score it. Coach Giddens thought there should have been a foul. He was asking for an explanation there on why no call. Kane goes into the defense. She misses it. What a rebound by Bratton, and then she's fouled. I'll tell you what, very impressed with the athleticism from that player right there, Bree Bratton, today. Her brother, older brother, played for Lubbock Christian for a couple of seasons. There's that rebound, and then the strength against two Eagles defenders to muscle up, go put the shot back up and get fouled. Makes the first free throw. So athletic DNA in the Bratton family, no doubt. And she was an all-state player at Shallowater. What a freshman class Coach Prock has recruited, and we're getting to see it today in full effect. Shot missed, Bratton another rebound, and she is in double figures with 11 rebounds, a bucket, by Bree Bratton. Have yourself a double-double, young lady. 11 and 11. Silva puts it on the floor, takes the jump shot, misses it. Offensive rebound, but for the Eagles. It was good hustle by Jay-Z Green. WT will get the ball back. Looking at the rebound count, of course, there's been a lot of shots put in, so not as many opportunities for rebounds, but WT leads in that category 28-26, including 9 offensive boards by West Texas A&M. We have 8 seconds left in the quarter. Kane works with the ball screen from James. Over to Bratton, a 3 from Bree Bratton, too strong. And they won't be able to get that shot off before the horn sounds. So a big third quarter for West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs outscore Northern New Mexico 22-9 in the third period alone, and they lead 76-41 as we head to the fourth quarter. We're back after this timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Get ready for fourth quarter action here from the First United Bank Center. And the fans, the kids still up and having fun. WT having fun today. They lead 76-41. West Texas A&M Lady Buffs number 7 ranked team in the country and shooting the ball really well today. 53% from the field for the Lady Buffs. They made 28 of their 53 field goals, including 10 three-pointers. 8 of those long balls came in the first half. Here's a three-point shot by Jay-Z Green. Missed it. Going to get another chance, though, with the offensive rebound. Good pass inside. Stalder comes over and clobbers number 14, Shayla Carrillo, trying to block the shot, but she picks up a foul.
Holly Stalder, her first. The team's
First personal against Holly Stalder, and at the line will be Shayla Carrillo, the freshman from Albuquerque. Yeah, earlier in the week, it was somebody asking me about this game today, and they said they're playing at 10:30 in the morning. What's going on? I said, well, it's a community game, and the kids from the elementary schools come, and along with Lady Buff fans as well in attendance. And I sent them the GIF of Kevin from Home Alone kind of running around the house with his arms up in the air, because that's kind of what it is today. It's the elementary kids coming in, having fun, dancing, competitions during the timeouts, high-fiving the Grinch and also Santa Bucky. And WT taking care of business on the scoreboard again in just an exhibition game against Northern New Mexico, but looking strong and an opportunity for some of the younger players who don't log as many minutes in maybe some of the conference games. They're getting a chance to show off their skills today, and they look really good. Skylie James, good defense, forced a tough shot and a miss. Maddie Boyd cleaned up the rebound. Kane in transition, the three, wow. Nothing but nylon from Kyla Kane. the team's 11th three-pointer. Kane is in double figures. Miss and a rebound to Bree Bratton, who is gathering rebounds at a high rate here. Maddie Boyd will score on the other side. So in double figures now, Bree Bratton has 11, Kyla Kane has 11, Maddie Boyd has 10, Macaulay Gregory has 12, and Zoe McBroom has 13. So 5 players have scored in double figures. Pretty impressive. No help defense. Boyd goes up. It was a good, partially blocked shot there, though. Silva, some good defense. Ball goes over the head, and it'll be a turnover over the head of Athena Silva. That is turnover number 15 committed by Northern New Mexico. Again, they committed 22 on Monday in the loss against Eastern New Mexico, so a little bit better to this point. And we'll see some full court pressure here by the Eagles. See if they can rattle the guards in the back court. They force a turnover. Kane with a sloppy pass. It's turned over, and the Eagles bring it down to the other end. Deep three. Too deep. Hit the front rim. Oh, wow. Sotope got a rebound. Dished it out to her teammate, Marquez, who wanted to take it to the rim, and Bree Bratton denied that attempt. Big time rejection. That went off of her leg. Wow. McBroom posts up, turns, nearly got that shot to fall. And a jump ball will be called, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Buffs. Skylie James goes to work. Left hand too strong. A whistle and a foul. That one's going to go against Skylie James. Just didn't get her feet set. 3 fouls against James. She'll come to the bench. Checking back in, Maddie Boyd. Free throw good there. 81-44 as the 2 free throws put in. And see, there you go. The Grinch and Santa Bucky enjoying a view from the top. Hopefully Santa Bucky is talking to the Grinch and getting him where he'll be a little bit nicer. Earlier in the game, he was not smiling during the timeout when they put the smile cam on, so that was a little disappointing. Right now, score 81-47, 6 minutes to play in the game. A 3-pointer missed, and the Eagles push ahead. Oh, good fake. Another shot block. First, it was Bree Bratton that showed off her athleticism and defense. This time it's Kyla Kane. Let's look at that one again. Open layup. Kyla Kane says, no ma'am. And the Lady Buffs lead at 81-47. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. We're back with more Holiday Hoops right after these messages.
A onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
We're still going. We're still excited here at the First United Bank Center. The kids up on their feet. And during the timeout, that was pretty cool. They showed Grinch and Santa Bucky. They had a little popcorn battle up at the top. And then after that, it was they recognized the officials for today's game. Jason Smith, Kelsey Curry, and Tanner Gray, your 3 referees. We appreciate the officials and all that they do. That looked like a travel. Instead, it's a foul. I think J.R. Giddens got up. He's smiling about it. A foul goes against WT, and it's going to be Paulina Lopez Cervantes that will be at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Looked like she took an extra step, but she scores the bucket, can't get the free throw. And the score stays at 81-49. Stalder brings it up for WT. Good pass from Bratton to McBroom. McBroom being fouled from behind. Held onto the ball. Some good strength there from Zoe. And a foul went against Northern New Mexico. Only the second team foul. So the Lady Bustle inbound underneath their own bucket. And McBroom scores off the inbounds play. Nice. That snapped a 7-0 run that Northern New Mexico was just on. McBroom has 15 points. A 2-pointer is good. Nice shot there for Kalira Williams. Right now, Zoe tied with Salazar for Northern New Mexico for high point of the game. Maddie Boyd, nice offensive rebound and a putback. She's been very active today. How about 14 points and 7 rebounds for Maddie Boyd? Also 3 assists. Blocking foul against West Texas A&M. The shot would not fall, but Miranda Salazar did a good job of getting into the paint, kind of sliding and then maneuvering her body to the right, avoiding a charge, and instead drawing a foul against Zoe McBroom. Salazar's had a solid performance today with 15 points. Misses both free throws, however. James goes to work, spins, and she is fouled. You had Athena Silva, felt like she blocked that shot, got mostly ball, but Jason Smith, referee on the baseline with the foul call. And Skylie James goes to the charity stripe, where WT today has made 10 of their 14 free throws. And a miss there. So both teams struggling a little bit at the free throw line. Missed them both. 4 straight misses between the two teams at the free throw line. Coaches don't like to see that, leaving points off the board. Steal tipped and into the hands of Bratton, ahead to Kane. And Kane has her shot blocked. Bratton will put up a 3 and drill it right in front of the Lady Buff bench. Seeing Maddie Boyd and Zoe McBroom shoot from the outside, quick releases. Bratton can do it herself. Good defense by Kane. Affected that miss there by the Eagles. It's a 3-on-2 break. Bratton slides between 2 defenders, scores it. 16 points and 13 rebounds for Bratton. Somebody had their Wheaties this morning. Foul. Of course, with all the kids in attendance today, I probably should say their Captain Crunch, their Fruity Pebbles, maybe Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Foul called against the Lady Buffs. And at the free throw line, we're going to see Paulina Lopez Cervantes makes the first. Lopez Cervantes, 9 points today. Missed the second. Some pressure in the backcourt and a foul as Kane was trying to dribble around the double team. Three minutes, 17 seconds left here in the exhibition game as WT cruising in the fourth quarter, leading 90-52. Are you kidding me? She hits another one. Bratton now from the three-point line, 3 for 7 for the game, leads all scorers with 19 points. Miss from the Eagles, and Boyd collects her 9th rebound. As a team today, the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs have made 13 three-pointers. Kyla Kane gliding in the air, floating that little finger roll in for the layup. Now you're watching this game, and again, it's mostly been the freshmen playing throughout the contest. You're saying, goodness, the future is bright here for the Lady Buffs. McBroom goes coast to coast. Her shot's in and out. James is there, though, for a rebound. She can't get it to fall, but McBroom is fouled. So 3 shot attempts there for the Lady Buffs. Good hustle under the bucket. And Zoe will go to the free throw line. Yeah, the roster for WT. Stalder's a freshman, McBroom a freshman, Asia Himer is a sophomore, Bratton's a freshman, as the first free throw is good there for Zoe. Macaulay Gregory, who's played today, she's a junior. Zam Roberts, one of the few seniors on the team. Sienna Lenz is a junior, Kyla Kane, freshman. Skylie James, freshman. Braylon Dollar and Lauren Taylor, along with Kamira Decker, they're the other seniors. Maddie Boyd, freshman. Matzenbacher's only a sophomore, and so a lot of youth on Josh Prock's squad. Three-pointer drained on the other side. Give it to Miranda Salazar. She has been really good today. 18 points scored for the Northern New Mexico College Eagles. We have a minute and a half to play. Good post position by Boyd. Gathers it, turns, and is hit on the arm. They're going to get Athena Silva with the foul. And so Lady Buffs getting close to the century mark here, 97 points. Good free throw for Boyd. 15 points. She needs one more rebound and she'll have a double-double. Good touch. 99-55 is your score. Oh, block. Bratton blocked the three-point shot out of the air. Goodness. Skip pass to Kane. Out to James. Good patience here. McBroom sets her feet, puts up the shot. No. And we're going to have a foul that's going to go against the Lady Buffs. Trying to get 100 points. Still have a minute and 4 seconds. But right now the Eagles are going to walk to the other end and shoot some free throws. It will be after Christmas the next time that we will see West Texas A&M here at the First United Bank Center on December 30th. And also on January 1st, that's when the teams, the Lady Buffs and the men's team as well, will take on Midwestern State and Cameron in conference play. That's after the two teams make their holiday tournament trips. Lady Buffs go to Tampa, Florida. And West Texas A&M men's team, Tom Brown, will take his team to Las Vegas. Back cut, Kane couldn't get it. It was turned over. Salazar working that ball screen. Will dish it off. Two-pointer is up off the mark from Lopez Cervantes. Tapped around, and a foul was called against West Texas A&M. They got Bree Bratton kind of reaching in. She was trying to get the ball. Instead, she commits the foul. Some free throw troubles in the second half for Northern New Mexico. They missed 7 for the game. Make the second one. It may be something to do with all these kids stomping their feet, making noise here at the First United Bank Center. 26 seconds to play. Bratton, baseline, goes up, is fouled, and kind of crashes into her teammate at the end of that. And so Bree will go to the free throw line with a chance to get the Lady Buffs to the century mark. Yeah, this one looked like it hurt. Kind of gets hammered and right at the end crashes into Maddie Boyd. Free throw is in and out, and Bratton turns around. She's going to hear it from her teammates if she is unable to make the second free throw. They won 100. The kids won 100. It's almost Christmas. Come on, Bree. That's what we wanted. And the kids feel like it's a Christmas miracle. A deep three put up, too strong, into the hands of Kane. And she'll just hold the ball. The final horn will sound, and the Lady Buffs victorious over Northern New Mexico College by the score of 100-58. They win the exhibition game, and a great job by all of these students in attendance throughout the game. We had a lot of fun, no doubt. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and start our post game here from the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs, big win today over Northern New Mexico College.
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of the Carbon-Free 2050. You, us, together.
Went for a onside kick, landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. The Lady Buffs wrap this one up. They defeat Northern New Mexico College by the score of 100-58. Joining me is Bree Bratton, and what a performance Bree had, freshman from Shallowater. 20 points, 14 rebounds. I think you had 4 steals, maybe 3 blocks all over the court. First, I got to ask you, though, your last free throw, a little pressure there. It was like the 99 points, the Lady Buffs, 1 more point. You missed the first one. You knew you had to make the second one.
Yeah, I had to. It was a lot of pressure, but I was really thankful to be in that position, and I just knew I had to get it done for my team, so glad I went in.
Well, I said on the broadcast, the kids wanted their 100 points that were in attendance today, and you definitely gave that to them. Talk about this atmosphere today, Bree. This was a lot of fun to play in front of the elementary school kids and everybody here having a good time, including your coaches who had the festive Christmas sweaters on.
Yes, I love the festivities, and our coaches are just so fun to play for, and I love playing for them. And I'm actually I chose to redshirt this year, and so to be able to play in this game and just thankful for God to give us this atmosphere and this amazing gym and coaching staff, so it was really fun.
You really put on a show. You're one of several talented freshmen this year. Talk about the cohesiveness that you guys had on the court today, and it's a lot of talent that the Lady Buffs have for years to come.
Yes, I agree. Our freshman class is so talented. Like, all of us can shoot, all of us can drive, rebound, you name it, and I'm just so happy to be able to play with a group of girls like that. They're so fun to play with.
You did a great job, Bree. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's Bree Bratton for the Lady Buffs. We'll see if we can get Josh Prock in, and we'll visit with Coach. 100-58, the Lady Buffs win over Northern New Mexico, and here's Coach Prock. Coach, congratulations. This one was a lot of fun today. I mean, between the Grinch, we had Santa Bucky out there, we had Christmas sweaters. I got Kent Johnson to wear a Christmas sweater, so it was a lot of fun. Talk about this one today in front of the elementary students.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, this is maybe one of the most funnest games of the year, you know. You get to play in front of all these young kids and get out there, sign autographs and stuff. It's about the kids, and I thought, you know, we played all of our young kids today, and the future's bright. These kids are really talented, and it was fun to watch.
You know, I visited with Bree Bratton, and this is the first time we'd seen Bree play, and she mentioned that she's most likely going to redshirt this season. Bree had some skills. She was really good out there, along with players like Zoe McBroom and others. You talked about that class. What do they do? What do you see them doing in practice every day that tells you that they're going to be good?
Well, one, they're pushing our upperclassmen every day. So it's nothing that these kids have done wrong or anything. It's just we have great kids in front of them as well. But these kids make shots. They play great defense. They do it. They're coachable. I mean, that's what I'm most excited about. Is this future is really bright.
Coach, good luck when you guys go to Tampa, and have a great holiday. All right.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you.
Right. Josh Prock, Lady Buffs win it today, 100-58 over Northern New Mexico. We'll take a quick timeout and wrap things up here from the First United Bank Center.
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of a carbon-free 2050. You, us, together.
Went for a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology, innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Well, they're wrapping up the party out on the court. Lady Buff players signing autographs, and a final score today of 100-58. West Texas A&M gets the win exhibition game over Northern New Mexico College. We'll look at some final stats quickly here for West Texas A&M and Northern New Mexico. Lady Buffs shoot 51% from the field, 32% shooting for Northern New Mexico. A lot of threes made, 13 three-pointers made by WT, 6 threes made by Northern New Mexico. The Lady Buffs were 68% from the free throw line, while Northern New Mexico shot 70% there. 16 turnovers committed by the Eagles, just 7 turnovers by West Texas A&M. They the Lady Buffs turned the Eagles' turnovers into points. They had 25 points off of those turnovers. Big rebound advantage for West Texas A&M. They out-rebound a much smaller team in Northern New Mexico, 46-33. 31 bench points scored today by West Texas A&M, and the Lady Buffs outscored Northern New Mexico by 38-18 advantage in the paint. Individually, first for Northern New Mexico, 2 players scored in double figures. Number 3, Miranda Salazar, great game for her, 20 points, also had 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And then Athena Silva, the 6-foot player for Northern New Mexico, scored 14 points, had 5 rebounds. 9 points scored by Paulina Lopez Cervantes in the loss for Northern New Mexico. Now for West Texas A&M, 5 players score in double figures, led by Bree Bratton. Enjoyed getting to talk to her, the freshman from Shallow Water. 20 points, 14 rebounds, had 2 assists, had 3 shot blocks and 4 steals. So she was all over the place and really showed that she's going to be a player to watch here for WT in the future. Zoe McBroom was outstanding as well. 17 points for Zoe. She got the Lady Buffs off to a hot start in that first quarter. 17 points for Zoe, 6 rebounds and assists in 26 minutes of play. Also for West Texas A&M, getting into double figures, scoring, Kyla Kane, 13 points. She had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 block shots. 16 points for Maddie Boyd. Very impressed with Maddie as well, the freshman from Canadian. 16 points, proves she can shoot it from outside, hitting a couple of three-pointers. Maddie had 9 rebounds, 4 assists in the Lady Buffs win. Macaulay Gregory didn't miss. She was perfect, 4 for 4 from the field, scored 12 points all on 3-point baskets. Holly Stalder, 8 points today to go with 5 assists and 3 rebounds. 3 points from Skylie James. James also had 4 rebounds in the start today for WT. Sienna Lenz off the bench scores 3 points. Nylam Thabach, 6 points. And Jayla Burgess gets in on the scoring mix with 2 points. Lady Buffs will next be in action, mention that, when they head to Tampa, Florida, next Sunday and Monday. And then the men's team will be in action also, same 2 dates, December 18th and 19th. The men will play in Las Vegas for their holiday tournament. Great job by our Thunder Vision production team, Director Jacob Griffin. On the cameras today, Jordan Condi, Javier Cordero Rivera, Gavin Rutherford-Baca, and Tyrone Leggett. Still don't know who was in that Grinch costume, but they did a great job having a lot of fun with these kids today on Community Day. I'm Lucas Kinsey. Thanks for watching.